All right, mate. Welcome back to the Charles
man,
Owen experience.
Yeah. Really good to see you, mate.
All good?
Yeah. You?
Yeah,
Let the
fantastic.
fuck go, honestly,
All right.
mate.
Guys, remember, like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, do all that. I forgot. I didn't forget. I forgot. I didn't do it. I didn't upload the last podcast to YouTube because
Really?
what happened was I did forget and there was an audio issue and I kept trying to get it back and it was...
I'm sure everyone will understand at home what
What
that
the
means. Yeah.
So I'm going to upload them both together at the same time.
I'm in shoes today.
Wow.
Yeah, I might take them off though, because
At some point, yeah.
because it's quite relaxing. Right.
What's going on?
Nothing really. What day is it? Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
The week has continued as usual. I've been training. I did some wrestling yesterday. Did some wrestling the day before.
Oh, bloody brilliant.
Really enjoying wrestling. Really enjoying it. Just working combining and keeping tension.
Wrestling, sorry, mate.
Wrestling. Yeah, it's the other one.
Right.
I'm working my combat positions.
Go on.
Combat 1, 2. You remember that? Combat base 1.
Yep.
Combat base 2.
Like Muay Thai? Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
What are you working on your double leg takedown?
Always, mate. I just shoot for doubles. That's it.
I was watching...
I'm working my underhooks, right? And I'm working my duck unders.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I was watching a video of an Olympic training camp because it's obviously the Paris Olympics coming up, isn't it? In Dagestan. It's a pretty good video.
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
No.
Sit live, all those fellas doing some training.
YouTube,
yeah. It's about half an hour long. Bit too long, so you can just skim through, but it's basically their entire...
Half an hour seems perfect.
Their entire
For
wrestling
a little
practice.
nighttime watching.
Yep.
You relax with a candle. And
Shout out Christian Osbeck for getting this candle.
yeah, man. It's really kind of him.
Really nice.
Sponsor us again with
I think
£1
you'd
billion.
probably you'd like it. You'd like some of the stuff they're doing.
I would watch that
Sid
by all
Alive
means.
he's a good wrestler, isn't he?
I like to watch Sidakov. You know that guy, Sidakov.
No.
Sidakov. I can almost write it in Russian now. I've seen it so many times.
Wowee.
But I can't at all. But if I saw it, maybe I'd recognize it.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Right.
it. That's all really.
All right.
Honestly, great wrestling. Really good. Beat Burroughs one time. Maybe
Did he?
twice.
He must be bloody good, Dan.
Really excellent. He is.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do some questions, Char? I know how much you love questions. Oh, I've
Bloody
got
hell, why not?
buy my DVD. Man, almost forgot.
While you're at it, get the DVDs, Spotify, YouTube. Remember,
Yeah.
if you're listening right now on Spotify, again, just get on the ratings. Follow it, rate
on the
it, top
ratings.
left-hand corners. There's going to be 3 dots. Give it an honest rating, which is obviously going to be 5 stars.
Okay.
I'm going to answer some questions. I'll go for
Go,
the
you
first
go, you go. Go, mate. Go,
Right.
go.
Would I prioritize full hydration over a full night's sleep? I don't see why either of them would need to be. I don't see why you
I
need to
either drink
prioritize
water or sleep. Maybe if
I
you
have to-
piss all the time.
I either hydrate or I don't sleep. That's
If you
it.
piss all the time and can't get back to sleep, what about then?
Yeah, I guess it's a question. It's like, okay, I train in the evening. You're going to be up anyway, so just get the electrolyte tablet in after you finish training, hydrate, and then go get a full night's sleep.
It's delicious.
I wouldn't do anything over a full night's sleep, to be honest. Got kids? Nope, sorry, mate. I need a full night's sleep.
Just tell them to shut up.
Shut up, mate.
Lock the
I
door.
need a full night's sleep.
Some kids need a muzzle if they're too loud.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, yeah, I wouldn't... Basically, I don't understand the question, but you should get a full night's sleep. You could do both. You could fully hydrate and sleep properly.
Maybe it's a hypothetical and they're not actually given the choice.
Yeah.
Either a full night's sleep or a drink of water.
Yeah.
I would definitely take the full night's sleep though, because that's like 8 hours.
I'll take full night's sleep.
And then just drink once you wake up.
Yeah, exactly. Hydrate upon waking.
Basically what I do.
Yeah.
You can't drink while you sleep anyway.
Go on. My ear's a bit funny. It's a bit blocked now. Disaster.
Oh yeah? That is quite funny. I can see you've got a new cauliflower ear.
Do you like it?
It looks quite like a cleavage.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
nice.
like a breast.
Maybe you could...
It's a bit
pierce.
painful. No doubt it'll become more painful tomorrow.
No doubt. That's how they develop.
Yeah.
Okay. Christian sent us in a couple. Do you want to read it?
Does Dixie Normus have a chance of winning the under 60 kg females trials? How do you think wrestlers like Mike Hunt will do in BJJ? I don't know any of these Any of these athletes.
You don't know either of them.
Yeah, my cunt. What makes a good sponsor in BJJ?
Wow, really good.
I haven't heard of Dixie Normus.
I haven't either. Oh my cunt. It's weird because Christian's really well read on this sort of thing and like he's quite well connected.
Yeah.
So for him to write in, maybe we'll have to just Google it.
My cunt.
Yeah.
All right.
Really good. Thanks, mate. Thanks for a really intriguing question.
We'll
If we had a Jamie, we'd probably be looking at him right now.
Look into that, man.
Yeah.
We'll look into that.
Just I guess say Alexa.
Yeah.
Alexa.
We need an Alexa.
Who is
Go on.
my cunt?
Give us a question.
What makes a good sponsor in BJJ?
Pays the athletes fairly, promotes them fairly. Wow.
Well,
You're
it
actually gonna
depends
answer
what
this question.
good means. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah. Good to who? Good for the sponsor would be like a sponsor that picks athletes that makes them a shitload of money. And for an athlete, it'd be a sponsor that pays them loads of money and they don't ask anything of them.
Yep.
So, yeah. I'd have thought that'd be... I mean, but then they could also promote you externally, but then that all just amounts to money. All the media stuff is just bullshit.
It's
to
all
make
about money, yeah.
It is fun, though, but it can be fun, but it can be boring.
Yep.
So if you enjoy the media stuff, then I guess that could be another bonus added on top. But ultimately, you just want the money, basically, and maybe some nice clothes, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Thoughts on R-Guard? I've got a DVD coming. It's going to involve R-Guard.
Oh.
So I'm a big fan of it, actually. I've been using it a lot in combination with side guard and the other side guard. Right.
What's your DVD going to be on?
I haven't thought of the name, but it will be outside heel hook entries and using side guard, R guard, and not K guard, but you know, that sort of thing. I could include a K guard section, but no, the point is basically outside heel hooks and outside heel hook entries.
Sick.
It's gonna be
And people trying to chase.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Oh wow, you excited? You're going to film this weekend?
Yeah, this weekend.
Bloody hell.
Really good, really good. Okay, I've got some technical jiu-jitsu questions, so maybe we can break them up with some less technical jiu-jitsu questions.
Yeah, go on. Start with the technical one. They're always good.
Okay, best guard to play in a tunnel.
A tunnel.
Probably
Like a Jewish tunnel.
I guess.
They love these Jewish tunnel questions.
Best guard to play in a tunnel. That's a really good question. I mean, you wouldn't want to play.
It's got to be our guard.
Yeah.
Go, give us a proper question. Come on.
Yeah. It is an interesting question, though, even though it's not proper. What would you play? You can't stand up in a tunnel, so I guess it'd have to be butterfly.
It's got to be half butterfly for me.
But then if you're... Yeah, I guess then your shin is in the way, but they could still potentially punch you in the penis. Well, it's a tunnel. You can't stand up.
Fucking hell. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I'd probably go legs first, though.
I'd just tap, to be honest. Yeah, I've had enough.
All right. Should I sweep and stall for my next tournament again? That's actually... If it's gi, I feel like that's a pretty much, like, good tactic.
That's a normal tactic, isn't it? That's
Pull guard,
that's the go-to.
sweep, force, and then get to top, and then you both stand up off a scramble, and then you pull guard again, and you've won the match.
That's the normal strategy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what everyone does. That's what anyone worth their salt should do. Just basically, sweep, get to close guard and stall, or... Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Fantastic. Well done, mate.
Should you try and submit them on... No.
You can pretend to try just to keep them on their toes for the remainder of the match, just so they don't get too offensive.
Yeah.
And that would be a really easy way to win a gi tournament. But if it's like a sub-only tournament, you're probably going to struggle to win with that sort of mindset.
For sure.
For sure, man. For sure. Okay. What to do when people hug your legs in butterfly and pin your knees together? So, one thing you can try is coming up on your hand and pushing down on their head and just doing a full spin to get one of your shins out, and then you're just playing like a shin, like a what's it called, clamp guard. You know, once you got a shin in front of their belly and you got one shin up here, kind of like a kneeling side guard. And another one you can do if you feel like they're too far up your leg for you to spin without back exposure is a body lock, where you go over their body and you grab their body. You know, if someone's in turtle, you just grab their body instead of a front headlock.
That's a body lock.
And another one would be 100%er. If their legs are on the opposite side to their head, then I would probably elect to go for the 100%er over the body lock.
Shout out elections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
You said elect. I said shout out election.
I didn't even realize that.
Did you not?
Vote.
What is going on? You
Vote
okay?
for the Lib Dems.
Are you okay?
Everyone. Genuinely. Nah, maybe someone else.
Favorite pre-workout before gym, lifting and BJJ. I would say
Coffee.
for me, it's going to be some kind of caffeine and some kind of carbohydrates. Water, or you can combine it all into like a fluidy drink.
Depends on the workout as well. Is it BJJ? Did he say BJJ?
BJJ. He said lifting and BJJ. BJJ, I like a Lucozade, either with just the caffeinated Lucozade with banana and some water.
The tanginess of a Lucozade stays in your throat, though.
Or
sometimes you can choke.
You could have the sports Lucozade, which isn't as tangy and fizzy.
That's less tangy.
Which goes down the
but it
treat.
still has that.
Bit chalky, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have a Gatorade. You could have a fruit juice. You could just have a banana.
It's just water and electrolytes.
Rice
is the
cake
best.
and jam. Fish and a rice cake.
Nothing better than a big fucking Sampelli and an electrolyte inside.
You love a Sampelli?
I only drink Sampelli now, my friend. We're not even friends.
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, so the overarching concept of what you're trying to achieve is 30 to 90 grams of carbohydrates 30 to 60 minutes before training. That's before jiu-jitsu
I love electrolytes.
or lifting. Yeah. And you may be like, especially if you're training 60 to 90 minutes, then you're probably going to need to get that upper threshold of carbohydrates for a more sustained energy, depending on how hard you're training. That's the concept, and you can just build in food ideas around that concept. Ideally, you want fast-acting carbohydrates because that's going to give you a more immediate source of energy versus slow-absorbing carbohydrates.
What's your favorite char? You wake up in the morning. It's 9 a.m. Training is at 11
I never
a.m.
wake up at 9 a.m.
Whatever. When do you eat, and what do you eat?
Lucozade. I have a Lucozade before I come into jiu-jitsu.
At 9 a.m.
On my way to jits at 10:30, I down a Lucozade and maybe banana as well.
Right.
So it's like 60 to 70 grams of carbs.
I was going to give a more wholesome answer to
Go
that.
on. What do you have?
I'll have a porridge. Not too much porridge. I will have honey in it, and I will also make sure the porridge is well cooked so that all the little porridgey little cunt grains are properly exploded out.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That would be a good option.
Make sure you have that a little bit before, as it's, it can be a bit burpy porridge. It can be a bit, so have it a while before. And then you'll feel like you can press on into the session, though you might not have that electric, spark that you would have whilst you're fasted at the start.
Yep. That is a great option.
Yeah, really good option.
Yep. Check out my Instagram. I've done one pre and post workout ideas.
Just one.
Huh? It's just one option.
Just one.
It's a fucking
I've done
Lucozade
one
banana.
video
There's many.
on that.
Many. Check them out.
Okay. Here's one for you, mate.
Oh, and caffeine as well. I like caffeine. If you like caffeine, I'd recommend you get caffeine. Caffeine and carbohydrates work famously together.
Cacao powder,
They work.
cocoa, two slabs of beef, some blueberries.
No, get some caffeine in. Get your carbs in. If you like if you're training in the evening, probably not caffeine because it's going to disrupt your sleep. Next question.
Okay, next question. What to do when people... Oh, we did that. What can you do when you're attempting to enter saddle with reverse X and op is keeping leg high? This related to another question we're going to answer later. Someone said, favorite option from reverse De La Riva inside spin when you just spin between their legs. Oshiro reverse X feels goated. Wow.
What's Oshiro reverse X?
It's like, let's say you have normal X and then you pass the leg across.
Yeah.
That's Oshiro X. And then you go reverse Oshiro X where you switch your legs the other way around.
Bloody hell.
And that is the position. That is my favorite position.
Reverse Oshiro X.
Yeah, that's my... in jiu-jitsu.
Fucking
So
what do you do? What was it?
So the question, the question was, the question was, what can you do when you're attempting to enter saddle with reverse X and the op is keeping their leg high? You need to go to Oshiro reverse X, my friend, and then their leg that is high, which is actually too far away, not just above you, but is far away, can be closer to you because the leg that's under your armpit is out of the way. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking hell.
You have single leg X. and you're trying to get the far leg, but it's too far away. Pass this one across, and then the far leg is closer. Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
That's my answer, though, mate.
Shout out Shira.
Shout out Oshiro.
Give us another jits
Good
one.
man. Another jits one.
Yeah, give it to me.
Nogi Eziekele, struggling to get hand across throat deep enough.
You've hit that 3 times in a row on little Stefan from bottom out as well.
Go on. What's your tip? Struggling
I've,
to get the hand deep enough.
I've never hit it, to be honest.
All right. Well,
I need to get you to show me some technique
I
on
think
it.
the key is that they're lifting their chin up as you go for it. So what I like to do is, let's say they have double underhooks. I'll try to pull myself down.
You going from bottom mount or you going from top mount here? Bottom mount.
Bottom mount.
The question was bottom mount or top mount?
Well, there's no specification. It's just struggling to get the hand across the throat deep enough.
Okay.
The problem is that you need to fully lock it before they shrug their shoulders again, or else you'll never get that hand through enough.
Timing issue.
Yeah, the timing issue. So the time when someone's going to lift their head up, let's say they have double underhooks from top mount, and you press your elbows down against their biceps, they're going to basically like pull their head up to then move their arms up. And as they do that, you can basically do a bridge, putting all their weight in their hands to stop them from, basically using their shoulders, and then you can shoot the grip in.
Got it.
It's really fantastic move. It's super annoying, basically.
Get them to do something with their hands, get on the neck.
Yeah, a bridge and then into that, basically. Every time they're getting too close to walking your hands up, you do a bridge and you threaten that, and then you can potentially get one of your elbows back inside. It's a fantastic move to survive in bad situations.
It's a good tip from Matt, actually. If they start creeping up,
tip.
get the hips, little bridge, get your elbow back in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you threaten it, you bump them, threaten it, and then they'll kind of shell up and take their head out, and then you can get your elbows back inside.
I've been playing a lot of good bottom out recently.
Really? It sounds like you've been smashing people.
No, I've been trying to pull them out more, bottom out.
Why?
To get out.
Just
get,
kip, bro.
To get out. Yeah, by kipping to get better. Like it.
Fair play. Well, if you've got a really strong bench press and you're happy to just punch people in the face, I guess just punch people in the face. I actually only have 2 questions left that are suitable.
No way. I'll go then.
Yeah.
How to best deal with injuries and setbacks, strength training and jiu-jitsu or sparring, he said. Do you want to take this one away first? How to best deal with injuries, setbacks in strength training and jiu-jitsu.
Well, I would say it depends. You mean mentally? Are they saying mentally?
Let's go mentally, physically, all components. Because it is a psycho.
If you train all the time,
component,
and let's say the more injured you get, the easier it'll be to deal with and digest the injuries, although they do pile up. However, also the more you train, the more an injury will just kind of be like well-needed rest for the rest of your body.
Yes.
So there's that. But then you've also got to be careful that you're not getting injured too much, where you're just like, fading into obscurity with just no consistent training for a long time because you're just constantly injured and rehabbing.
Well, that's a waste of time. Then it's like, you're definitely doing something wrong.
Then you just, you
need to have
sometimes I wonder if it's worth just getting ridiculously athletic and not doing any jits for like 1 or 2 years and just becoming some kind of freak, and then returning where you're very able to withstand injuries or avoid them. I
don't think that's a thing, man.
Nah, it's not really, is it?
It's not a thing. I think because it's such a jiu-jitsu is such like a skill. It's such a skill sport. Do you know what I mean? Timing, pacing, coordination. You need to be doing it frequently enough to a level that you can recover from. And if you're getting injured all the time, you'd have to look at your schedule and be like, what the fuck is going on? Am I not recovering properly? And like, where's the chink in the armor?
Yeah.
If I was that person, yeah,
probably is recovery.
It's going to be your recovery if you're getting injured all the time. But I guess this guy didn't say he's getting injured all the time. He said he's got an injury. How do I deal with a setback? You've got to restore your range of motion from the injury.
Come back better.
You've got to come back better. Use that time to train. You can always do something and find, use your time wisely. Don't just do nothing. Do a different style of strength training. Work on what you can deal with and what you can work with, rather than doing nothing. Work around the injury and work to get the injury better. Work with a physio, make sure you get back on the right track.
Yeah. And a lot of the time you can work around injuries, even if they're pretty fucked. You can still, again, it depends on your level. If you're just like a spazzy guy, self-proclaimed, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, then probably you just need to heal your injury properly and reset and come back with a new mindset. But if you just got injured from overuse, then you can probably creep back in and not necessarily re-injure that same thing.
It is a perfect example. I've got a client, he's a white belt, and he did a little tear in his AC joint a few weeks ago from a spazzy takedown, posted incorrectly. Got hurt his AC joint.
Posted like this?
Something like that. Did a funny bit funny, you know what I mean? A bit funny.
Haha, my AC.
Oh, there goes anyway, hurt his AC joint. So we started some nice shoulder exercises, restored some range, restored strength. Then I was like, why don't you go back to training and just, be very particular with the people that you're training with. Not go too crazy. Don't do too many takedowns. Don't do too much stuff where you've got post. And he's back to training, restored range, restored strength. And now he's good in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks.
There you go.
He's perfect. So we worked around the injury, made sure we did some exercises that aren't going to further inflame and be problematic to the issue. Progress exercises correctly.
Yeah. If you haven't been injured often, each one will feel like a loss, like you've been thieved or something. My ligament's been taken away. But once you realize that can heal, it's all good, Chief.
You'll be good. You've got a good learning lesson. Look, if you do a ligament or if you do a serious injury, you've got a good chance to learn how to rehab it properly. And once you rehab it properly, you can get back to doing what you want to do, and then you've got a valuable learning lesson. And you'll
learn about parts of the body, mate, you didn't even know existed.
Yep.
Yeah, that are now injured.
Pay attention when you're injured.
Pay attention, you fucking idiot.
So that's how I deal with a setback.
Cool. That was brutal, mate. Really good.
Fucking brutal that was. Oh, here you go. You'll love this question. How do I improve my stand-up game if the gym doesn't frequently spar from standing?
Ooh. As in no one will stand up with you.
They just don't do it.
Can't you just go, come on, let's wrestle?
Well, the question was, how do I improve my stand-up game if the gym doesn't frequently spar from standing? Basically, I'd imagine they'll be like, all right, guys, we're going to spar. Maybe they don't do too much takedown stuff. And everyone just starts on their knees all the time. And they don't get much exposure to standing up.
You need to get either you just need to practice wrestling. It sounds like you need to do anything in your power to practice to wrestle. So if that means getting another time instead of the jiu-jitsu and doing that, or asking coach, please, can I have a corner? Or if that means that everyone thinks that they just lose if they stand up and wrestle with you, then sometimes you got to stand up and wrestle with people and let them win for a little bit so that they continue wrestling with you. And over time, you can get your training out of them. Because even if they don't want to train with you when you're smoking them, they'll train with you if you let them win. And that will be, your way into getting lots of reps.
Strategy.
Yeah, it works.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Or create to another gym that does more stand-up.
Or just run away to another gym, yeah. Coward. Fucking coward. All right.
Do you want me to go or you want to go?
Well, go on, you go, mate.
Right. I'm just going to... Yeah, that's a silly question. Strength training with a bad back. Dumbbells, kettlebells, can't afford machines. All right, well, don't buy the machines. Join a gym that has machines. If you've got a bad back, mate, I would say get the core working. Check out my YouTube, Reducing Lower Back Pain. I might even put that on our YouTube channel.
I think kettlebells are great for your back, aren't they?
Could be. Depends how bad the back
really
is.
Really good. It's like low impact, high velocity.
Yep.
Ballistic, whatever they call it.
Depends. Ballistic. It's gone ballistic, mate.
It is ballistic.
It depends how bad the back is. I would say, kettlebells and dumbbells could be a great option, but just get the core working first, get the spine moving, and then introducing some light goblet squats, some light kettlebell deadlifts, some swings. And then over time, as you get stronger, shout out Jefferson curls. Start doing some light Jefferson curls and then build up heavier. Start slow, progress to heavier weights. But if you only have access to kettlebells, mate, you want to get a good goblet squat and a good kettlebell swing, mate. Build yourself up to a nice swing. 48 kg kettlebell swing. That'll be...
I like the rack ones.
Yeah, thrusters, mate.
They are...
Kettlebell thrusters. Two 20 kg kettlebells, full squat, full press, mate.
Yeah. Those are horrible,
If
mate.
you only have access to kettlebell training, mate, you can get a fucking great workout
If
done.
you've only got one kettlebell, you can do some thrusters on one side, some on the other.
Yep.
HR.
I'd use it. Yeah, get a 16 kg and a 24 kg and you'll be good. And a 32 kg.
Six.
3 kettlebells, there you go.
Yeah. Even, mate. All right.
Yeah, so get the spine moving. Gradually implement some work for your back. Goblet squats, kettlebell deadlift, Jefferson curl, some split squats as well. Go
Really good. Cool. How to get a crossface or underhook in 3/4 mount against shelling opponents. Shellers.
Shellers.
How to get a crossface. You have to pummel your hand across their face at like under their nose, over their mouth, in that little moustache portion. That's where your radial bone has to go.
From 3/4 mount.
From 3/4 mount, you're trying to get a crossface or an underhook, and they're shelling up in a ball. They can't defend both the crossface
It's
and the
3/4 mount
underhook.
when they turn on their side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, and you just have your
Love that
foot in.
position. Yeah,
you
yeah.
do your back step. So, you need to back step as well. You need to make sure that you're not sat in the mount position, even though they're in 3/4, even though they have your leg. You need to back step, and you can cross your legs, or you can put the sole of your foot on the back of their calf in that 3/4 mount position. But anyway, you need to pummel up, and then they bring their elbow up to defend, and then you go down, and then you pummel up and down, and sometimes you can go under their arm, but still to the crossface. That's another option. And all this will open up space on the top arm for you to make an underhook on the bottom arm and get your head position at the same time. So try to get your right arm around their face, either going under or over the top arm. And that battle with the top arm will leave space open for your hand to shoot to the near side underhook with your head position. And then you can basically pass over to the opposite side.
Sick.
Win.
I like that position.
It's really good. Really good. Really good job.
Really good answer.
Really good. Let them know. All right. Go on, mate. Oh, you can highlight them.
These are ones I already answered on the story a while ago, but they'll forget about them.
Oh, my God. You're such a shit.
They'll forget about
Such an asshole.
them. Let's go.
Do you want me to go?
You go, yeah.
All right. Choibar from top half guard. When you have shoulder clamp and sit back into it. Legit?
This is your answer.
Legit?
Seems legit.
I don't know about pulling guard with a Choibar. If you're in top half guard and you have your hands connected in a wrist to wrist grip around their arm, you're basically in chest to chest half guard. I would probably elect not to sit back to go for that arm. I would probably rather stay on top and spin around the arm to get the arm. Yeah, you have your grip. You just follow the normal Choibar thing as if you're upside down. There's no need to sit back to bottom guard before you do all that stuff. Just do the same move from top. That would be my advice.
Fucking hell.
Fuck, that's really revolutionary.
You like a Choibar.
I rather Choibar. I rather it.
Substitute power cleans. Substitute for power clean movements. I would say you could do some high pulls or like hang pulls or high pulls where you go from the floor in a deadlift position, pull the bar up, get to hip extension, and just pull the bar up as high as you can. That would eliminate the catch.
You ever start a boat motor with that thing?
Exactly.
Is that the idea?
Get
We
yourself
should do that.
buy your gym a lawnmower and just
start it up in the
start
weights.
lawn mowing it.
Just start.
You could go kettlebell
Great
swings,
exercise.
but not really, because you're going to be able to power. You're going to be able to hang high pull, bar high pulls, barbell pulls. Yeah,
Painful.
It's a. This is painful to watch. Basically, it's a high pull position. You're going to be able to high pull significantly more weight than you're going to be able to kettlebell swing. It's not really the same thing either. So I'd say the high pull is going to be your substitute. But again, if the goal is to just increase your explosiveness and your ability to produce power from plyometrics, you will get the same benefits from doing so without having to learn the techniques of a barbell, which is good. A combination of light, medium, and deep tier pliers will be
DT.
particularly useful. Taking your joints to the light and medium tier. Quick ground contact time, focusing on hitting the floor, attacking the floor. That's going to be good for developing more tendon stiffness.
That one, mate.
And making you quick off your feet. The deep tier, we're going to take ourselves to a deep joint angle, and we're going to yield and then overcome in those positions, which is particularly useful for our joint health and muscle elasticity and our ability to produce and absorb force in these deep joint angle positions.
Mate.
You've heard it all, mate.
You've heard it all here.
What we got on the YouTube, mate?
So I saw new DVD, Stopping William Taggart from Passing.
You should do that.
You might have to wait a while. How do you break the reverse close guard once your opponent enters it? Any counters, tips?
I'm keen for you to have a match with... rematch with William Taggart.
Yeah.
At ADCC.
That'll probably happen. Probably.
Well, he's got to punch his ticket first, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's on his way, surely.
Yeah.
All right. How do you break the reverse close guard once your opponent enters it? Any counters / tips? So counters are get to top position and basically sit on their face and keep your legs safe by weighting them. That's one. And another one is not really a counter so much as like spazzing to escape, is just putting one of your hands through so there's a bit of looseness in the close guard, and then just spinning until you give your partner the same position, but they've locked their legs in front of you. And then arguably they're going to get an attack on an outside heel hook or something like that, or a Z-lock. So you've got to be ready to defend that following that. You know what I'm saying?
Defend that ASAP.
Yeah, defend that ASAP, because if you don't, then you'll get hurt. Your leg or one of your hips will get injured afterwards.
Z-locks are terrifying.
Yeah, Z-lock. When it's done to you, you get hurt right there in the hip.
And the re.
Yeah, the re as well, but if it's the Z-lock should be a hip.
Really?
A hip lock, yeah. Yeah, because you immobilize both knees and then you twist the whole unit of the knee outwards.
Mostly so. The knee's going to go before the hip, Chief.
Depends. If you straighten your leg, then yeah, but if you turn into it like that, then they just lift your leg directly sideways, then your hip like up in that direction, then your hip will go.
But the pressure's coming from the re, no? Because
you do a sit up at the same time. So you put the knee in that position and you sit up, and this being pushed down whilst like the hip being pushed down, going up.
We should do a technique tip on the Z-lock.
On a Z-rock, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that tomorrow.
Great. Tomorrow I have a private lesson.
Are you not coming to train?
I could. Depends what time.
Oh. Are you going to train at RGA tomorrow? We can have
we can do RGA. Yeah.
Offline.
Cool.
Oh, you are going to RGA? Okay, cool. That's
We'll do RGA. We'll do our session at RGA, and we'll do our technique tip at RGA.
Yeah.
Great.
That's what I'm saying.
Great.
Yeah, that's really good.
We pencil that in?
Yeah.
Good.
How to manage fatigue doing 4 gym sessions a week and 4 BJJ sessions a week. Mate, just make sure you can sleep well, eat well. Again, why do you need to do 4 gym sessions if you're doing 4 BJJ sessions? That's the question I would ask. Why are you doing 4 gym sessions per week when you could probably yield the same results from 2 to 3 sessions, which may aid your recovery significantly more, may do, may not, than doing 4 gym sessions.
Doing the same amount of work in 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Would that be easy to recover from?
Yeah, let's say if he's doing 4, he didn't specify if he's not recovering well or not, but I mean, you could definitely do 4 gym sessions and 4 BJJ sessions and still recover fine. No problem.
But as in, would you be better off doing the work of 4 sessions in 3 sessions?
You could do that.
But would you be better off?
I think so. I think doing 2 to 3 gym sessions is the ideal amount for jiu-jitsu athletes. I don't see why you'd have to do 4.
Just to spread it out more?
Yeah. I mean, shout out Dante Leon. He does West Side Barbell Method, which is like a dynamic effort day, a maximum effort day for upper and lower body, which is a 4-day split. So he does basically lower body, upper body, lower body, upper body. 4 days
and what
a
is
week.
dynamic effort?
Dynamic effort is when you'd use a lighter weight, let's say 60 to 80%, probably the sweet spot 70%, and you're going to try and move that weight as quickly as possible. Maybe band resisted, maybe chain resisted, but it's moving very fast.
And then the other one is just
maximum effort. Like, let's fucking
retard.
lads. We're doing like triples today or doubles today, or working up to heavy singles on a lower body exercise, and then we can do some accessories around that. So you would have on your dynamic day, you might do banded deadlifts at 70% of what you'd normally do, and you're trying to move that as fast as possible for anywhere between 1 to, probably he's doing 1 to 3 reps. Yeah, you could do the same for your bench press or any other compound upper body movement. And then on that day, they would also do accessories.
Any benefits to that? It's just kind of splitting it differently, isn't it?
Just splitting it up a bit differently, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get. It's gonna make you strong for sure. Dante's in great shape.
Any benefit to a 1 rep max training regularly? Does that not have like overall help to everything? The bigger your 1 rep max or something like that?
I don't think so. I don't think like you don't need to. You don't get a whole lot of stimulus from doing a big 1 rep max. People go, oh, you risk of injury, but like you're not really gonna hurt yourself if you're sensible with it. You're not gonna fucking destroy yourself on a 1 rep max, particularly if you're doing it on a regular basis. But I would say, mate, I think you're gonna be just as good just working at 3 sets of 3 to 6 reps.
Fair enough.
You're gonna get just
the same.
Just the good. It arguably more stimulus.
Just get your muscles tired. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 to 3 times a week. Get your muscles tired. Work hard in the gym. That's it.
North, south, cock in mouth.
Not shout out J Bum. He loves that.
Shout out Mark McQueen.
Jumping, squatting. He's a strong cunt, isn't he?
Mark McQueen.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Dave. 160 for 8 on the bench press.
What?
That's what he said.
Big Dave. That's what he said. You're 70. Bench 70. Yeah. Each side. Each side.
Well, fair play.
You got any more questions or you're done?
Oh, mate, I'm done. I completed all my homework. You?
Best way to slim a full body session down into 1 hour or less. You could perform less reps of an exercise. You could perform less sets of an exercise. Less reps probably means you're going to need to rest more because you're going to be working harder to achieve the same stimulus from it or to achieve like a challenging weight. So I would say cut the sets down you're doing of exercises. E.g., you could be like, okay, I really want to work on my deadlifts, so I'm going to keep that at 3 to 4 sets. And then when I get to the accessory work, I'm going to shave a few sets off for time efficiency because I don't want to work on these as much.
Yeah.
That's what you could do.
Time efficiency is key.
Shout out time efficiency.
Love that. That's all we have, really.
Yeah, you got to go, don't you?
Time.
Money.
Power.
What's the point in anything?
Friendship. Did Christian get you that food in the end?
That's what I'm saying. He said...
Do you think he's just gone off with your money?
Where is it? He said he's going to get me some noodles.
Not going to lie, I thought Paxton's name was Jeremy Paxton for
that was
a
funny.
long time.
Did you?
I've always thought it was Jeremy Paxton.
Did you?
What's his actual name? Second name?
Paxton Gibbons.
Well.
That was funny, wasn't it?
That's the first time I ever hear that.
That was funny. What's on for the weekend, Chief? Oh, should we talk about ADCC Kuwait?
Oh,
yeah,
ADCC Kuwait is coming.
We're off to Kuwait next week. We're doing a podcast over there as well.
The boys are going to Kuwait. We're gonna drink loads and probably get put in
prison. Yeah,
prison. Yeah, for ages, fucking a long time.
So we won't be coming back.
Yeah,
we'll do a podcast out there. I'll bring all the kit. That'll be so fun.
That'll be so funny. We can do it on a camel.
Yeah,
am I pronouncing that right? On a camel.
Yeah. Kamal.
A Kamal, yeah.
That's a... Yeah.
Yo, it's Kamal.
Exactly.
That's how you should introduce yourself to
them. Yo, is that Kamal? Yeah? Yo, it's Kamal.
Yo, can I ride that?
Yeah, so we'll pod out there. Wait, so go on. You're competing at Kuwait, ADCC. What were you going to
under 91 kilos and the absolute. And yeah, we're going to have a fantastic time. We'll be over there for 4 to 6 days. Can't exactly... I think it's 4 days. We'll go there.
Tuesday to Sunday.
Tuesday to Sunday.
I think we land at Wednesday, 1 a.m. or something. That's a silly o'clock.
No, that's perfect.
Is that?
Yeah, because then we go to sleep.
Then we go to sleep. Fair enough. That's your usual schedule anyway.
What, go to bed late?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fine, mate. I'm absolutely happy with that. The only thing is, how long is the flight? We're looking at 5 hours? 9 hours?
Yeah. It ain't a short flight, mate.
Oh my God.
It's in Saudi Arabia, almost near Dubai.
What the fuck? It's 9 hours.
Something like that. Q8. I'm competing as well. Under 100 kilos intermediate division.
You'll do great, mate.
I hope so. No,
Maybe you'll make some friends out there.
get some gold medals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I have done the pro
friends for
division?
life.
I'm a hobbyist, mate.
Shout out Mubarak for getting us out there.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
We're going to have a great time.
Shout out ADCC Kuwait. That'll be a great competition to do. Looking forward to that.
And it'll be exciting to just,
See Kuwait.
get competing again as well.
Yeah, you need to do some more comps.
Need more. This year is the year of comps. For
When's
me.
the next comp after
If
this
you
one?
want to shout me for a super fight, send me a message on Instagram.
Great.
After that, I will just do random competitions around the UK until ADCC.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to ACC?
Yeah. That's going to be fantastic. I feel like it's going to be much of the same as last year, but refined.
You mean 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah. Refined.
But more refined.
But better.
And maybe there will be some wrestling, but probably, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Don't give away too much.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Give
got
it-
to be
it's-
that way, hasn't it?
It has to be, yeah.
You have to do wrestling essentially or guard. So I haven't really given away a thing.
You've given away it all, mate, to your competitors.
Mate,
They
you're
listen to this
gonna
podcast.
fucking do
out there.
guard.
All right, mate.
Good to know.
That's 42 minutes. That's longer than the previous podcasts have been.
Wow.
Should we wrap it up?
Is that long enough for a shit? I'd say so, mate.
Yeah.
If you haven't finished your shit by now, better wipe and get
Start
back
wiping.
to work, bro.
Guys, thanks for listening. Remember, YouTube, Spotify, rate, subscribe, do all that. That's really hurting. That's
This one, yeah.
That's significantly painful.
Yeah, destroyed. Cunt.
Rate, subscribe, do all that. Instructionals. But, mate, you okay?
Oh, yeah. I was just looking at the candle. It kind of,
Mate, it's a bit glary there.
it blurred me for a second there, but it's all right.
Buy the instructionals. Check out the links below. Show us again.
Much hotter than the other one. Ooh.
Fucking quick sticks. You're fucking all smart.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Yeah, that's going to explode. There it is.
It's out, mate. It's
There
out. I
it
told
is.
you that would happen.
Guys, remember, like, subscribe, YouTube, Spotify, do all that. Check out the strength programs. Check out the instructionals. Buy our stuff.
Buy
I'll be doing a
our
BJJ Fanatics this weekend.
I thought you weren't doing it
Nah, I'm going to do it now.
since like 10 minutes ago.
Last night,
Wow.
Christian was in my ear. The fellow
Oh, he was in your ear.
The fellow was in my ear. And
From
he's
behind or
he's
in front or just...
Let's just do one. I was
Okay.
like, all right.
What's it going to be on?
It is going to be on how to train
I've seen that
strength and conditioning for jiu-jitsu. It's going to be how I would program for, and how I do program for Brazilian jiu-jitsu athletes and hobbyists in the weight room.
How long is it going to be?
I want it to be 45 minutes to 60 minutes maximum.
Perfect. I'm going to do mine about an hour and a half to 2.
Yeah. For the strength work, mate, you're not going to have much. It doesn't need to be that long. It's going to be basically, from warm up to finish, what the session looks like, how to get a good quality session in within 60 to 75 minutes. It's going to include warm up, plyometrics, compound lifts, why we choose certain exercises, how you could choose certain exercises, regression, progression, and then accessory work, arm work, grip work, done. And then maybe later there'll be more follow-up.
There it is.
Instructionals.
You can do it in 1 minute.
That's it.
Thanks, man. Bring it in. Bring
Good
it
to see you,
into
man.
the fire. Oh, that really stings.
Get in
even
the
though
wax,
it's finished.
mate.
Even though
Get
it's
in the wax,
finished.
get in the wax.
It still hurts.